Hey guys, so we're waiting a little bit for Orlando to join us again. But in the meantime, we just wanted to talk a little bit about how we were enjoying Torchbearer, and how fun that conflict was,
So
and
much.
how that was like that went from going from like total party kill, like literally like total party kill, to being like, oh my god, okay, we got it, it's okay. And really, while that took about an hour because we're still figuring out the game, that only reflected like two major points of conflict, right? Like two volleys worth of turns. It was relatively this short affair of what was going on. And hey, welcome back, Elaine. Okay.
Yeah, what I was saying is that it's definitely decisive, and it doesn't feel long. Like it feels like, I mean, we're still learning, but it feels like it's really rooted in the narrative, which is lovely.
Yeah, we were mentioning that on break, how at least for me personally, Torchbearer is a game where you can't play the game well without knowing the system, like the system itself. Like mastery of the system is probably the number one thing you need to do. Once you learn that, you're supposed to use that knowledge base to guide how you're supposed to like actually play. So a lot of times what you see us doing is we're still figuring out how to master the system and then let that describe our fiction, and then let the fiction then steer us to the mechanical advantage that we wanted in the first place, that's based on the mastery of the game. But really, like Torchbearer, what makes it fun is that first step, that system mastery step, that figuring out what you actually want to try to achieve for, and like what you want to gun for fictionally, is done in your head. Like you're not supposed to really like describe that. You're supposed to just let the fiction first dictate what you're supposed to do. So it's not really fiction first, it's like fiction half first. You know what I mean? But it's just a matter of like learning the game first, which always makes this game kind of stumbly. I think that was one of the first major stumbling blocks I had with this game, was like, wow, this feels like a board game the first time. But it's certainly getting a lot more. Once I've seriously, this group, everyone here, has made Torchbearer click for me when I see it. The ideas of like how helping and playing traits off each other works. That I didn't get that till now. So
that's worth like 2 spent fate points, right, Eric?
yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's exactly what you said. I like the narrative nature of it, because in some games the mechanics are so in your face that it becomes this distracting thing, like a magician of look at the mechanics, and then you forget that. Whereas this is all about sort of, what does it look like? How does it feel? What do you say? That's marvelous.
By the way, before we forget, don't forget to pick one of the skills you used in this conflict and mark a pass or a fail.
Good one. Thank you.
No, my dog's not going to eat my internet, but thank you.
Just thought I would check, like, yeah, like it has to be one that you use, and I mean, like, if you use different skills, you can.
This is the thing that.
Oh, look at that little guy.
That's a little kobold right there that eats your internet.
Is his name Kobold?
No, he's Darcy. He's like Mr.
That is
Darcy.
an amazing name for a dog.
Yeah. He's a cute little dog. But anyways, yeah, so you guys this room is like littered with corpses now, right? Yeah. What do you guys want to do? Deckard's injured.
Tie up what's his name?
Balsog. Yeah. Yeah, no, you definitely did. Like I guess it was mostly you then at the end there, Gilly, who like kind of brought him down, right?
I think it would be very hard for him to actually even move anything.
Yeah.
Seeing as I sort of shredded tendons and.
Yeah. Yeah. So like it's kind of like the Andre the Giant fight from Princess Bride.
Princess
right?
Bride.
Like choking him out and only like kind of stabbing him. He's like gets down. He's like, I'm not used to fighting one person. I'm used to fighting a bunch of kobolds. It's way different. And he goes down. Yeah. So.
Is he dying? Is he like?
Maybe he's just out cold. I don't know.
No, he's definitely he's wounded. Right, he's injured. But
I mean,
he's really upset. He's like, to be brought down by surface dwellers, right? Humiliating. It's like, I should have brought my dogs.
If he says that,
he coughs up some blood and like wipes it with his hand.
If he says that, Deckard's immediately coming back with, "Well, we got you now, you son of a bitch."
Yeah.
Okay.
What is Balso carrying? Does he have a bag with stuff?
No. He was literally just he came in wearing leather armor and his basically his battle staff. He wasn't bringing around his extra gear or anything like that. You broke his helmet.
Yeah.
All
right.
No, so now you're like a 6.5 foot tall, just muscular, monstrous, furry beast man is just kind of like in your captivity now. He's like,
was this helmet with antlers destroyed?
Yeah, it's broken. No, it's not destroyed. It's just it's not functional anymore.
Yeah. Okay. And those goblins, were they carrying any weapons or?
Yeah, no, the goblins were carrying around poor quality, or not poor quality, actually normal quality swords. In fact, yeah, no, that's right. Okay. Just regular quality swords.
Huh.
So, Arendelle grabs one of those, tosses away his poor sword, and gets a better one.
Okay.
I think we should just start the interrogation process. I mean, tie him up, slap him around a bit, the usual.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should take him back to the kobolds. Maybe Estrail would be appreciative of this thing.
I think she'd rather have the dragonling back.
This is a great Meepo like this is the great victory for the kobolds, but Yuzdrael will only reward you if you bring back the dragon.
She'll kill him anyway.
We can keep him here. We need to extract information.
They would be thankful.
And then we use him as a bargaining chip.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking they've got a cage we could put him in.
Yeah.
Slit his throat once he gives us the information.
Okay.
And you see sort of the bloodlust still in
I take no issue with that. He tried to kill me.
Gilly, calm down. We can tie him down and
look. This motherfucker disturbed our meal. Arendelle, the meal that I worked on diligently for you. And you.
I ate it.
And don't forget, don't think. I didn't see you throw away the bowl that I filled with my food.
That was Grice. That was not me.
I ate most of it. I'll be honest with that. But it was good. But what could I do? My ammunition was over there, and little bits of grizzled bone.
Don't give me that. There.
Look. Focus, people.
It's his fault. Deckard. He did this.
Look,
that's true.
That's true. You want to be cross with someone, be cross with him.
Hold on. Focus. And I make sure to say this loudly enough so that, Balsaw can hear it just lying there going, look, he's going to die anyway. The only question is, do we make it quick or do you have it long and suffering death? All we need is the information and then we're done with it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me, guys. So there is actually one thing about Balsaw. While you are arresting him or whatever, out from his pocket drops a signet ring.
Hold on. What signet ring? What is this? Let's pick it up. Let's have a look at it. What is it?
No,
I'm
obviously.
This
is a silver signet ring, and it's bearing the Herquel crest, which is the merchant family that may have hired some of you.
And Gilly sees that, he sags to his knees, and there's a single tear that sheds from his eyes. Realize that now that means that they're dead.
Gilly, it's only a ring.
Yeah, but why?
It's not. There's no finger or hand or person attached to it.
Not anymore.
No, but so we don't know what happened to the person who was wearing it.
Deckard kindly sort of pats Gilly's shoulder in a comforting way and says, "Don't worry. The Warren said alive or dead. We're fine."
Bolzag says nothing.
Are there bloodstains on the ring?
No.
I think Grice turns to Bolsag and he picks up his shield and he goes as if he's going to smash his face in with the pointy bit of.
Oh yeah.
All right, speak up, Furface. Who owned this ring? Where'd you get it? What did you do with them? Where are they? Start talking.
He just smirks as he coughs up some more blood and just says like, the outcast has them.
All right.
If it was up to me, they would be dead.
Describe the outcast. Who is he? Where is he? What's he called?
I think Grice can describe him best.
Grice makes the sign of the tree again, and it's like, he's my nemesis. He was cast out from the Church of the World Tree. He's obviously started some kind of heretical under tree. I don't approve of it.
Yeah.
Stop at nothing to end him and his kind.
No. He said the outcast needed human prisoners. Alive.
Where is the outcast? Tell me that.
He's like
probably
in his grove, where I would have been, or in the Underdark.
How many prisoners does he have?
3. You know.
Describe them to me.
We know of 2 of them. I think.
There were
Or was it 3?
Well, there's 2 children.
Right. I'm still confused.
a man.
Adventurers or children?
Well, they're children of the person. Yeah.
Out of the fiction, that's why Deckard constantly keeps asking. He's like, I roughly know what it is, but I want to hear him say it to confirm that I know.
No, there were 3.
There was a man. There was a man and a woman, and a dwarf.
Something like Torgan and Shilgra.
Yeah.
And
there was some.
Was also a part of the party that was gone missing.
Yes.
Hold on, a man, a woman, and a dwarf?
Yes.
And no children.
And there was another one, right? What was the other
still
name
be
that you
an
had?
adult and be some child, Deckard.
No. I want to hear this from him. I want to be sure.
Were you going to confirm for me, Arendelle?
Sorry?
What did you have down? What was the name?
I have Ruthgar.
Yes.
Yeah.
What were the other 2 names, right?
If I can read it correctly, Torgan, something like that, and Shilgra.
Yeah. Okay.
So what was the first one then?
No. Tolgan. Yeah.
Tolgan. With an L.
Yeah. And Sharwin. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I was close.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. No, he says that they sent him. He sent him alive to the captor. Balzag doesn't know their names. You know, it's the humans. Mm-hmm. He just describes them the way that sounds like it could be them. Right, a man and woman look like very similar, of the same clan. You know, and then a dwarf.
Where is this grove? How do we get there?
Below.
Answer his question. How do we get there?
He just says below there's a set of stairs leading to the grove.
You lied to me. Fucking lying to me. I think at that point, Grice just hits him. He hits him with the shield.
Oh, and he starts coughing and choking, or he was already blood in his lungs a little bit, and so now he's he's definitely
on his way out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the mention of the outcast is like enough.
He's like, "You're right. There are no
to
stairs."
up from the battle.
Yeah.
What's that? The truth.
He's like, "You're right. There are no stairs. You have to climb down there."
So, as soon as he starts bashing, Deckard sort of tries to stop him, goes, hold on, wait! I want to go! And just joins in.
Amazing.
I think while you're all having a go at,
If he says if he knows if you know what's best for yourselves, though, you guys should leave.
I think while Grice and Deckard are having a go at Balsock, I think Arundel quietly sneaks off into the hallway to listen if at the other door, and also to see that to make sure that no one else is attracted by all the noise that we have made and are still making.
No, but okay, yeah. So you want to actually scout?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that your instinct, or?
Oops.
No, it's not my instinct, but I think it's useful.
Do you have a light source?
No,
Because Bryce's torch is out.
no, but I mean, I'm. It's mostly about listening.
Yeah, but making sure that you're not detected as well.
No. I don't have a light source. No.
Okay, so you're gonna be scouting in the darkness.
Yeah.
I think 3. If I have it right. It's base ob 2. And then you're in the dark, which is a factor.
Yeah. Okay. So this can only go wrong. So scouts. I am going to use my quiet trait to help me.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, that would give you a die.
Can I also spend a is it persona to
Your nature.
tax my nature because because one of my nature things is hiding?
Yeah, no, if it's hiding, yeah, that means if you succeed on this, you actually don't end up taxing your nature. That's the advantage of using something within your nature.
Yeah. So, okay, so then I add my nature, so that's 5.
Yep.
So, obstacle 3, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Submit. Okay.
Nice. You did it. Cool. Yeah, so you were describe for me what you were doing. You were creeping along, like listening for sounds of things, right?
Yeah. So we were at the intersection, and those, I assume those goblins came from the left, door hallway.
You hear the
Sorry,
no.
there's the hallway, and then there was there were doors in front of us, and there were the goblin camp to the left, and there was the dragon to the right.
The thrashing sounds, of the goblins are heard, but no, the that middle door, you hear the sounds of a breeze, like the sounds of moving air, colder air. You notice that the doors, the middle doors, are open, scouting up here. Almost like a very low hum can be heard. Almost inaudible. Perhaps to a human it would be inaudible, but to you, your elven senses, you pick it up.
Do I? Is this something that I can recognize? Have I heard this? But can I have? Is it possible that I've heard this humming before?
Possibly.
Then I'd have to do another test, wouldn't I?
Yeah, basically. You know something wondrous and powerful is nearby.
Okay.
That's what that hum is.
Okay.
Like you only how can I put it? Yeah, you would only remember that when that sort of sound comes from something very magical or very touched either by the gods or divine or yeah. It's great and mighty.
Okay. I'm just going to stay in those hallways and
In addition to the cries of the dragon and whatnot.
yeah. So I'm going to stay there to make sure that no one is approaching unseen or unnoticed.
Okay.
Well, as far as I can see anything in the dark, of course, but yeah.
You probably hear murmurings of being like, Bossog's not back yet. What happened? Is he okay? Like you hear like chatterings from that other large room of worry and dissent.
Okay.
And I think if anyone else want to do something else real quick, we might just wrap it up here then, because we'll do XP and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I just have a quick question.
Yeah.
Would it be possible to scavenge for lamp oil in the room where all the goblins were camping out?
Yeah. If they had lamp oil. Yeah.
Well, that's
that sounds reasonable.
Would a successful scavenge test result in lamp oil?
Yeah.
I think that's a goal.
No, that would be scavenging, right? That would be for scavenging. But yeah, no, that would be something reasonable you could find within the cooking stuff, all that sort of things. Yeah.
Are you guys okay with me doing that?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
But, I mean, hold on. The other room, there's still goblins there. I mean, we don't know, obviously. So but that room, you mean, or?
That's what you're talking about. Is one room that's like a hallway to the left too.
You're talking this room with these dead goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
the other room is like two doors away, I think.
Yes. So if you can picture this, you guys are still in that hallway that's right past the trap hallway, right? Mm-hmm. You're right there, or right past the trap room. I believe what Gilly was asking is if it would be possible to scavenge in the room where you fought the goblin kidnappers and where you broke into the next room.
Yeah.
And massacre room.
Yeah, the massacre room. And in the and then what we would actually then see is that Arendelle is actually in the next room above that, the room with the columns that have the dragon-like things that kind of mirrors the same kind of hallway setup as the kobolds and what they had.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where Arendelle is in the darkness. Yeah. So do you want to make a scavenge roll there?
Yeah. What's the ob?
So the ob. Do you have a light source?
I don't have a light source.
If you need,
Then-
I can help out because I've got candles.
Then I think it would be 3.
Wasn't the room lit by anyway?
No.
I can hold a candle.
Yeah. So do you have your own candles, or?
No, I don't. No.
I'll help out by sharing a candle.
Okay.
I believe candles only give light for one person.
Yeah, that's why I'm given basically
Oh,
a
you
candle.
light the
Hey,
candle.
this is my help.
All right. So I'm now holding a candle.
Okay.
I'm setting the lantern on the ground where Balsog is and where Grice and Jakarta are. Because I was still holding it. Okay. So what was the obstacle?
3.
3. I've only got 3.
You would be lucky for this to be a thing. This would be like left over from humans or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. So I'm just gonna try it with these 3 dice. I don't think I have any. Could I use adventurous for this? Because I'm basically going in there alone with a candle, and I know that there's still goblins around.
Oh yeah.
But I really feels that this would be a risk that is necessary.
Yeah. Didn't you already use adventurous though?
I use it against myself.
Oh yes, you can use it.
Okay. Right, so 4 dice, 3 successes. Shouldn't be a problem. There we go.
Yes. Yeah. So I think
Wow.
Amazing, Mark.
buried in a corner are a couple like opened lantern fuel things. Perhaps they were like scrapped open, looking like the goblins were trying to figure out what was in them for stealing. But there's probably enough oil left over to give yourself a refuel canister by like basically filling up your old one with the leftover oil.
Uncorked one and took a swig, and it was just like.
Yeah, exactly, right, and so whatever like what was left in like a couple of them, right? Like you're able to like pour together to fashion enough for one.
And I think you see Gilly sort of pick that up and then scuffle through the backpack, and because it's full to the brim with stuff, and he's got these leather straps, and he takes them out, and then he looks at this bloody dagger, and then he looks back at the straps, and you just see him toss the straps away and put the dagger in his belt, and then put the lamp in the backpack.
Awesome,
Nice.
Cool.
Does,
What's that?
out of character, does anyone want to do anything with this bugbear? Like,
I think
Skin it, or
what we should do is chop its head off so that when we meet the next set of goblins, we could just toss the head and go, look, we killed this guy, you're strongest. What's up? You know, just...
All
We
right.
don't have the 10-foot pole anymore. We could have put it on the 10-foot pole.
I think when we follow Arundel and Gilly, we cut back to Grice and Deckhart, who've been left, essentially
unsupervised, unfortunately.
Still in the camp, yeah, right. In
Yeah,
the camp of the
there's-
prisoners.
That's it. Grice's shield is buried, like severing the neck of this bugbear. It's just like buried into the loose dirt floor.
Nice.
Decker just standing going like, nice.
And Grice is busy fiddling with a torch, lighting up a torch, and looking to pluck out the bugbear's eye to make a poultice.
Ugh. Okay. Yeah, that's an instinct.
And Decker basically sort of, trying to get a little bag together so we could just get that head in there and just drag it along with us.
Put the head in a sack.
Well, I would have preferred a box so we can at least go for a what's in the box situation, but
Yep. Okay. So
Do we have time to do that? Any rolls now?
yeah, no, you can do that today.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, this is your instinct. Then this will be the last thing because then we should do grab faith points and persona points and such.
So, okay. How do we do this? I'm gonna make it a hard one, I think. What type of poultice do you make from bugbear eyes?
A bugbear eye. We've gone to a lot of trouble.
Probably something maybe that helps you against I think maybe against afraid. Yeah, I was gonna say afraid.
Yeah, cool.
yeah, that sounds cool indeed. Sort of, eating parts of your enemy to embolden yourself. That's
That's not disturbing at all.
Real talk. That's actually a character play sheet in a hack of Blades in the Dark for sort of like a dungeon crawl game called Blades Against Darkness. The wizard class, though, instead of a whisper, like being able to attune to the ghosts and stuff of Blades in the Dark, this one actually eats the hearts of monsters. To get their power.
Nice.
Like, it's very like swords and sorcery, Wild West like stuff. And yeah,
sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So yeah, eating parts of your enemies for their strength.
Yeah, so
I can see it happening with the barbarian in Dungeon World as well.
Yeah. Like Boba Tea. Yeah, it's just Boba Tea.
when we focus in on Grice, he's got the eyeball and he's smushing it with his holy symbol, which is like this. They're called the Children of the World Tree, and they're like these tiny roots. And the idea is that when a cleric becomes sufficiently advanced, like they can go and start new saplings in another location and spread the faith. I mean, his child is like way too small to actually grow into a tree yet.
Mm-hmm. It's still a seed or something.
That's not how plants work. I know this, but
I know.
whatever. So he's smushing it in with his holy symbol. And
I like that it's your pestle. Like it's like what you grind things with.
That's exactly right. And I don't know, like just the light from his torch, which he's got propped up, just like seems to catch the soot marking of the world tree that's on his forehead. So I'm using touched by the gods.
Yeah, I was gonna say you touched by the gods.
Yeah. And this is ob 1, 2. Ob
Yes.
2 for afraid. Here we go.
Yay! Nice.
Well done. Okay. So now you have an afeared.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Wow.
Cool. So let's fade out today and do credits and do some XP. So I know this didn't feel like we accomplished a lot today, but like we also accomplished a lot today in that significant fight.
We didn't
lived.
die.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
and
didn't
took out
die.
a major threat.
Yeah, which is significantly better than dying. So not dying is significantly better than dying. You heard it here first. So okay, let's do some fate points to speed things up a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read off again how you qualify for fate points, and then I want you guys to individually then say, like, step in, like, hey, I should earn a fate point for this, and this thing, right? So earning fate points, you earn fate points when you act on your belief, when you work towards your goal, which is not the same as completing your goal, and when you benefit from an instinct, okay? That's how you earn fate points. So let's just take some quick turns and decide whether or not we are, our character should earn fate points today. So let's go from left to right, maybe. Grice?
Yes, for playing to a belief. I stepped in front of Arundel, because I do not fear to meet death.
I know, you did. He tried to help you, and you're like, not today. Yes. Okay. Yep, you would definitely earn yourself that.
I didn't get one for my goal, I don't think, because I think I completed my goal.
I'll check for a second.
I don't know how you want to do the order of this.
Let me check your goal, and then we can talk about it. But what about your instinct? Yes or no?
Instinct, yes. Like I had a poultice ready for what ails me.
Yes. No. You succeeded at your goal.
Cool.
So describe your goal for us, and what was it today?
So my goal today was I will find some clue as to the whereabouts of outcast Balak the Ashen, and I pressed dear Bolsag pretty heavily before I decapitated him.
Yes.
For
And
that
you,
information.
yeah, you found out that there's an entrance to the grove below.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just remembered I should have interrogated him as well, but
Cool. Descartes?
Let's see. I think I earned 1 fate point for acting on a belief. Belief being that nobody is trustworthy. I think Deckard basically constantly wanted to verify information. He wanted to hear new information from everybody. So he's just basically not trusting the information he's being given.
Yeah, especially from Balsag, for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I don't think I worked towards a goal in this session. And the instinct didn't come into play, the guard against ambushes. Well, I mean,
That's not true.
He discovered nothing towards his goal.
No, you did though. You know that Radgar was part of this adventuring party.
True, but I mean that's basically you see no further clue. But if we're talking that, then sure.
No,
But
well,
we
that's
already-
true. No, in fact, no, maybe you don't earn. You might even earn persona for it, depending on how you're. So here's your goal. I'm gonna reveal it today because you might change it or not. All right.
I'm thinking about changing it. Yeah.
Radgar stopped in this town. I will find out what happened to him. I think you actually satisfied that goal in a way. You know that he was captured with the humans and sent to Belloc.
Yeah, that makes
Right?
sense. So
Like,
that,
you
that
know
would be a
that.
completion.
Yeah, whether or not that's satisfactory to your goal, yes, to you. But that's where we're at, right? Like you did find that out today for sure, right? Well, as far as Balsag not lying to you, right? So, yeah. So, Gilly?
Fate for my belief. No task is too daunting for a dapper halfling like myself. I literally jumped onto the back of a bugbear
Yes.
with 4 sizes bigger than I am.
Yeah.
Working towards my goal, I think I completed it.
Okay, and what about instinct?
Yes, faithful that as well. When making camp, cheer up my fellow
Yes.
adventurers by cooking a hearty meal.
Yes, you did complete your goal, and you also benefit from your instinct. Okay, cool.
So my
Arendelle.
goal was I will stop Grice from wolfing down those rations he haphazardly wastes.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Yes.
Good goal.
And Arendelle, did you earn
I
any
had
fate?
clue as to that, so I couldn't like.
Yeah, my belief was Christ must be protected and so forth. Well, I acted on that, and my instinct was to always protect, to always be in front, protecting the weaker when in a fight. And I also play to that, and I kind of forgot to work on my goal, so I let Grice decapitate our bear friend. Without trying to get some info myself, so that's that.
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes you get so caught up, and sometimes you forget that. It happened to me a couple times when I was playing this game. Cool. So,
I just like the idea of the two of you coming back to camp and then just seeing Bryce and Deckard just basically pulling a head off, sticking his sack, going, "Don't worry, we got this."
success. Yeah. All right. Let's do some persona then. So this is how you earn persona. If you play against a belief, that's difficult to quantify, but that's when you know it. You know it. It's like when your belief fundamentally changes. When you accomplish your goal, you also earn persona. Then last but not least, the MVP, teamwork, and embodiment, which we'll do after. So, did anyone accomplish their goal today?
Well, I guess we just discussed that.
So the three of you. No, I don't think anyone played against a belief. So then let's talk about MVP, teamwork, and embodiment. These are all 3 rewards that we all kind of vote on together as a group. Do we all remember what each of them means and what they're supposed to represent? Or do you want to do a quick recap?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm good.
So what where are we at, guys? Anyone want to nominate someone else for something?
Let's start with one. Well, let's start with one.
Well, teamwork is usually the easiest one to figure out. Just, the person who keeps the group together. I'm thinking Gilly kind of sort of tried to make sure, everyone be around the camp, everyone get health in, and I don't know.
I was gonna put Deckhart forward for teamwork. Like you literally made a pretty big sacrifice.
Exactly. That was my thing. I was gonna say for you.
Yeah,
for
but on the
teamwork.
other hand, he also caused it by not being a teamwork.
True.
That's true.
So in that sense, I would rather give it to Gilly than to Deckard. I mean, nothing. No, but I mean, like I don't think you should earn something for something that you actually caused.
Well, Al, this was an explicit decision as me as a player to,
Yeah, no, and I'm fine with that. Of
Yeah.
course.
No, but I mean, so yeah, that's definitely something intentionally caused.
But I mean, that's my opinion. But
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to think if whether or not you might. I feel like Gilly probably would be better. Maybe for embodiment today.
Yeah, I want to put Gilly forward for embodiment. Like I thought that stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Was really cool on the back of the bugbear and definitely.
But I also really like the play between Arendelle and Grice today. With your beliefs, how one of you is I must stand in front of danger, and the other one's I must protect. So you're fighting each other for your own beliefs. So I might want to. I don't know.
I'd go for Gilly for embodiment as well, because I just think I like the ridiculous, the nonsensical thing of here we are in this whole situation, and Gilly's just the food, people. It's just, it fits so well.
I say this every time. More than one person can earn embodiment, right?
Yeah. Then I don't know. Would the 3 of you earn it? Everyone but Deckard.
I think Deckard doesn't get it for cutting off the
Not
hand.
everybody can't earn it, right?
Not everyone can. That. That's right.
But
Is
more than
this,
one person can.
Yeah, I like the exchange between Grice and Arundel as well.
Yeah. So I think that's fair. I think the three of you should get embodiment.
Is this Fate or Persona?
This is Poseidon.
Persona.
Yeah. I don't know about MVP. I don't know. What do you guys think?
It might be Deckard, even though he cut off the hand, the goblin. Then again, he did take the full damage, getting in there, tanking everything, and then getting back up and getting in there again.
Hey,
that's true. Your fighter test.
At the start.
That's true. You had a really good
first
fighter test,
attack
right? Against Balsog on that first initial volley.
If that wasn't that high, then we would have all died.
Yeah,
8 successes. Yeah, that's
Okay.
I mean, you tanked to use the armor, you used the helmet, and then died.
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. Then
Both. You can't.
okay.
You did what you had to do.
All right, then we'll be back with more Torchbearer next
Maybe
week.
teamwork, right?
Yeah,
No, we already did
missing-
teamwork.
What?
We did teamwork.
No.
No. We switched to embodiment. When we're talking about teamwork, we said no. Actually, that's embodiment. We never got to teamwork.
Oh my God, you're so right. So then who does get teamworker?
Grice provided the poultice, and he was there with maneuvers, always at the ready to help.
But I don't think we should give him because I don't think
Yeah,
the
like,
poultice because that's like a thing that he always has. So then it's really
I'm double
So
tapping.
Yeah.
what does the text say about teamwork then?
Player who works the hardest to keep the group together and in good shape earns a persona point for the effort. The award goes to the ones who help despite the risk, who spend all of their gear for their mates and sacrifice their goals for their companions.
That might be Arundel.
He did go into darkness to scout out stuff.
That's true.
He
Yeah.
did get it.
Despite your own goal, which you were saying.
Yeah,
even
exactly.
though it
That's what the last part made me realize. That's totally you. That you're helping your team.
You were watching out for us even when we weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
Cool. So then we'll be back. That will conclude today's Torchbearer game session. That was awesome. So we're gonna come back then next week, hopefully, with more the Sunless Citadel. Yeah, and if you guys enjoyed this game, I really encourage you guys to check out all of our content that we have. Like, you can find my stuff at youtube.com/EricVulgaris, and everyone else can. We'll do a quick little run around outros for everybody and anything that they're doing, so that's fun. So, Alex.
Thank you very much, Eric. My name is fake_Alex_blue on Twitch and Twitter. I have something, but it's too soon to announce it, so just gonna leave you hanging as to what that is. But it's been a blast playing with you guys, and I will be definitely checking out your Burning Crowns game.
Yes.
Because I saw the first part, or the character creation part, and I loved that. Yeah, awesome.
Excellent. Cool. Byronic?
Well, joining in on that. Thank you very much for hosting this, and thank you guys for making this a lot of fun, and everyone for watching, of course. I'm Byronic Gamer, available on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube as well. I'm just do the average gaming, a little bit of an RPG that Alan's actually running for us. We've been on a little bit of a hiatus, but we're actually coming back pretty soon, so keep an eye out on that. And thank you so much.
Yep, thank you. Cool. Alan?
Yeah. Thanks, Eric, for running this game. It's a blast. I really love it. And I think the characters and everything, it just works well. Thanks for watching. Give me a follow on Twitter, Jaxazala. Keep updated on the Dungeon World game that I run for Byronic Gamer on his channel. And I think we're gonna play
Monday, right?
On availability. But so check that out if you're into more of this stuff. And see you next time.
Thanks. And Martin?
Yeah, thanks everyone. I had a blast tonight. Not just Eric, but all of our group. I think we're starting to develop a great dynamic with our characters, and I'm looking forward to more. And like Alain said, I'm also really looking forward to the Dungeon World group, which I'm joining. It'll be interesting, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, and lastly, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and everybody, guys, thank you so much for playing. I'm so glad we're able to do this. This was really it came from Roll20. I think it was like a chat being like, we should run Torchbearer, and I was like, yeah, you know what, we should do it.
I think it was in Adam's Twitch chat or something.
Oh yeah, it was Adam's Twitch chat or something. Yeah, it was something, and it was just like, yeah, like, let's do it. So yeah, I'm so glad. This was like such a spontaneous thing, and it's turned out to be. This has just been such a great group. It's very, I don't know. It's always nerve-wracking to start a new group with people who you don't really know. But we have really good chemistry, and you guys are all really great people. It works. It's so nice when that comes together, right? Yeah, it's great. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna throw it over to Join Jess, who's running a D20. She's running a game on Roll20, like a viewer-based game. So I'm going to send that over to her. And
don't forget to plug your Patreon, Eric.
Oh yeah,
I wanted to say that.
If you feel inclined and you enjoy this stuff and you want me to make more games and things like that, please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/EricVulgaris. Or if money's too tight or whatever, I appreciate you just sharing my stuff with other people who would be interested, because that goes a long way. I don't advertise anywhere, but this is the stuff. So word of mouth is really all I got. So thank you guys so much, and that'll be it. See ya, everybody.
Bye.